it's Catherine from Jayne Catherine on Books, and it's time for reviews and news for this week. I've not completed any books this week. I've probably got the same books on the go as last week. Reservoir 13, John McGregor. As we've discussed, this is one of the Costa Book Awards, the Literary Fiction Prize. It's taking a bit of getting into, so I'm still plodding away at that one. Then Heresy, My Heresy by S.J. Paris. Historical fiction. I'm really enjoying this, but it's quite small writing, and in total I think we've got 473 pages, so I'm up to 282 with that and enjoying that story. So obviously I'll do a wrap up of that when I've finished it. And also I've started my middle grade Monday pick for this fortnight, and this is Mould and the Poison Plot, Lorraine Gregory, and I've also made a start on that one. And I'm enjoying that. So although I've not completed any books, I have actually read 607 pages in total. So, you know, quite easily that could have been a couple of books finished. But sometimes it goes like that if you've got bigger books to read, you know. It's and I've got these three on the go because Reservoir Dogs, that was a film, wasn't it? Reservoir 13 is taking some getting used to. Heresy is a really good historical fiction, but sometimes historical fiction can be quite detailed, a lot of facts and figures and detailed history to take in, so it's not a quick read. So hopefully I'll have got them done by next week. So what's in the news? What's the bookish news for this week? Right, now for those of you that are fans of graphic novels, you'll have probably heard of a book called Blankets by Craig Thompson. It was actually released quite some while ago in 2003, and it was regularly featured. It's not been out in the UK before this year. It's been regularly featured on best lists for graphic novels, and it's now been published in the UK by Faber versus Faber and Faber. So if that's something that you've been waiting to come out in the UK, or for those of you who have already got it in a different version, often they do UK cover editions, and some people like to collect the different copies of the different edition covers, so that's coming out. And then something else I found which was really interesting, and I know many of my friends, especially over in the States, are really big into bullet journaling and keeping lists, and really enjoy that, the papers, you know, doing paper crafts, etc. So what I found this week is there's something called bookish.com, and if you go onto their website, there's an article on there called Colourful Ways. It's colourful ways of marking off books that you've read off your TBR. So there's all sorts of different journaling ideas that bookish people have done, different designs that they've coloured in or they use to mark off what books they've read in a given year off the TBR, and there's some really nice ones. And so I will just pick up my journal. I've just recently got this. This is the lovely Happy Journal from my lovely friend Elisa from Paper Bits over in the States. We can't get this happy planner here in the UK, and she sent me last year's, and it's really wonderful. It's, you know, I find it a good diary, not sort that you put in your bag, but you can do journaling. You can, it's got the whole month at a 2-page view, and then you can look at a week over 2-page view. And she sent me loads of wonderful stickers to go in it. So that's fabulous. So go have a look at Elisa. She sometimes does journaling vlogs as well as bookish reviews. So yes, so I'll leave the link down below for bookish.com to go and have a look at that. And what I also have come across, because I know many of us that are booktubers are also into stationery and collecting different stationery, and I've come across this week called Paper Gang. This is because I got a 20% off code in a beauty box that I had, and this is papergang.ohhdear.com, and again I'll put the details down below. And this is a stationery subscription, so a monthly subscription for fancy stationery, for desk and stationery accessories, designed in collaboration with different artists. And for every 4 boxes that you purchase, they plant a tree. And I think that's marvellous. They're using the paper and they're planting trees as well too, so that we can restock our paper of the future, and I think that's a fantastic idea. So go along and have a look. See, you might not necessarily want to subscribe to a monthly box, but they've got all sorts of lovely stationery art items for sale, and I've not come across them before, so you might want to go and have a look at that. And then finally, I'm going to open my new subscription box, and this is Zoe Collins. If you want to go over to her channel, she's got a fantastic booktube channel, and she mainly reviews YA and YA, and especially YA contemporary. And she's brought out this lovely new subscription service, and I've just got the first one here, and I'm going to open it. I've already sort of done, had the old scissors out on it, and turn it like that under there, and let's see the address. So, and it comes with a lovely sticker. It's got all paper inside, all that's torn it off now, dear. So Wildest Dreams, which is the name of her subscription service, and this is featuring new YA releases, and sometimes I think that she gets them available before they're actually for sale in the shop, so that's really exciting. So this is something to do with wildlife, I believe, this month, and oh yeah, there's all sorts of things in here that's supposed to, let's have a look what's in it. Into the Jungle, this box is called, for January, and it says what's in this month's box, Wildest Dreams Into the Jungle box. So we have got, oh look at this, T-Rex room spray. So obviously with this having jungle, animal, whatever theme, I'm not sure what the book is yet, but look at this, Geeky Clean T-Rex room spray. That's really great. That bit of a, it's gorgeous. It says on here, ever wanted your room to smell prehistoric? You can now with our fabric and room spray scented with green tea. And actually it's got a really nice gentle fragrance, not overpowering, not too strong. Be able to put that in my bathroom, that'd be great. So we've got that. Then we have, and I think she tries to put some homemade tea, homemade home mixed tea, and oh wow, this is great. It's come in a test tube, this tea, and it's called DNA. So I'm wondering, it's probably going to be something to do with dinosaurs, this book that we've got in this month's. And it says here that this is toffee apple tea. Oh wow. The warm earthy taste of rooibos, I can never say that, complemented with naturally sweet caramel, and then the perfectly fruity hint of apple. Fill your tea bag with a teaspoon of toffee apple tea and infuse and leave for 3 minutes. Well, obviously you can put a teaspoon in one of your infusers. And there are some, it says on here there are some tea bags, so that you can, tea bags? Supposed to be some tea bags in here somewhere. Oh, right, so these are the tea bags that you fill and put some of your toffee apple dinosaur DNA tea in. That'll be fabulous. So yeah, so we've got that in, and let's have a look what we've got. Also, we've got a note from the author. So we'll have a open that. We'll open this book first and have a look. So we've then got this month's book that's covered in brown paper with a Wildest Dreams sticker on it, and obviously I have loosened this off ready. Oh wow! The Extinction Trials. Wow, I've not seen that. This is by somebody by S.M. Wilson. The Extinction Trials. Wow. So I'll read out what it says about this, and somewhere in here it says there's also a signed sticky to go inside the book from the author. So I don't know where that will be. It's probably pre-signed or something. I'll have to see where that is. Must be in here somewhere. I'll find that. I don't know where that is. Not really, no. I'll have a look for that anyway. So this is called The Extinction Trials, and this is the personalised note from the author. It says on the front, The Hunger Games meets Jurassic Park. Dear Wildest Dream readers, YA and dinosaurs. It was always supposed to happen, wasn't it? When I was a kid, I loved all the old style adventure films that journeyed to the centre of the earth. Atlantis or Mysterious Islands. For me, Extinction Trials is a modern day take on those style of fantasies. Now that the place has only existed in my head, has a detailed map and a book with scales, I'm still shaking my head in wonder. The characters in this book sometimes surprise me. The story almost seemed to flow from them rather than me. Hope you enjoy it and welcome to the jungles of Peloria. Love, S.M. Wilson. Oh, that looks really exciting, and it's got beautiful, and it's got like scale. You can't perhaps see it very well from there, but it's got like the feel of dragon scales or snake scales or whatever. So there we go. That looks really, really exciting. My very first. I don't know where that's gone to, where it's supposed to be. I might have to get in touch, it might not have accidentally not been put in. That's supposed to be a signed plate to go in it. So go have a look at Zoe's channel. She's really knowledgeable about YA authors and all things YA. She's a lovely girl. And yeah, really looking forward to reading this. My very first YA book. I think it's only just it's a 2018 release, so I'll have to have a look, see if that's out yet for the general public to buy. It may well be that this is the only way you can get it early, through subscribing to Zoe's box. So that's it for news, reviews and all things bookish this week. Bit of a short one this week, but I'll catch up with you all next week. See you again next time. Bye.